Hello and welcome to another Buffbunny collection sizing and review video with me, your girl T, and today we are going to be reviewing the snack collection. Collection launches this Saturday, May 18th at 1 p.m. Central. As always, you can use code Teresa. It saves you 10% at checkout. It supports me and my little family, and it makes you eligible to enter my monthly support code giveaway, where I give away $300 in Buffbunny money. To enter, all you have to do is use my code at checkout, take a screenshot of your order confirmation or your email confirmation, submit it to the link in my bio or in the description box below, and then wait until the end of the month when I announce the winners. For reference, here is my sizing. I actually updated it for you guys with the last collection, so it hasn't changed since the last one, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that yes, these are my updated measurements. I typically wear a large across the board, large bras, large bottoms. Now, I used to size up in shorts, but I have since stopped sizing up because the extra large don't fit me anymore. They're too big on my waist. So I am now just large in shorts as well as leggings, so just large across the board. Now, most of this collection is true to size in my opinion, but there are a few items here and there that I felt were a little snug, so make sure that you pay attention so that you know which items those are, especially if you plan to snag them. I do have timestamps below in the description box, as well as chapters right here along the bottom of the video, so that you can jump around from piece to piece if you're only interested in some items and not the entire collection. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it! Starting with the Glow Bra, which is now the fourth twisty type of bra that we've seen with Buffbunny collection. We saw the twisted bra, the double twist bra, the twisted curve, and now Glow. Now, the original twist bra doesn't really work for me. It doesn't, they updated it with no filter, and it's a little bit better, but it's still not my favorite bra. Double twist is a little better. Twisted curve is the one that's going to have the most support and the most coverage. And then this one, I would say is like number 2 as far as support and coverage. So if you want a twist bra that has the ultimate support and coverage, go with twisted curve. This one would be, in my opinion, the next step down. But it really is just more coverage than support. It is butter fabric, so it's still going to be super stretchy and light support, which is why I say twisted curve is still going to be the one that gives you the most support and the most coverage. In comparison to the original twist and the double twist, I feel like this one has more coverage overall in the bust. Not a lot. I don't want you to think that it's like a huge difference in coverage, but I noticed that with those other two, I did tend to kind of like have some oopsies. This one, I have yet to have any of those moments. I really love the way these straps come and they crisscross in the back. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. So they come and then they crisscross right here. I think that really helps just give the bra ultimate support and comfort. And then we get the cute little crisscross strap design right here for a very girly moment. This bra does come with removable padding. I actually have the padding on this side, and I took the padding out on this side. I wanted you to see how the bra still holds its shape really well, even if you take the padding out. I know not everyone is comfortable with taking the padding out of their bras, so this is not me trying to convince you to do it. This is really more for the girls who tend to take the padding out. I just kind of wanted to show you what it would look like with and without. I've already worn this bra for both an upper body day and a lower body day, and it held up just fine. Even when I bend over, like although you do get a lot of cleavage, I didn't have anything actually coming out of the bra, which I was so pleasantly surprised and I absolutely love, because there's no way I could do that with the original twist. I could kind of do it with the double twist, but not with the original twist bra. So the fact that I can wear this for any workout. I'm just so happy about that. Now, I wouldn't recommend it for cardio because, you know, cardio, you're rounding up and down and you probably need a little bit more support unless you're itty bitty titty committee, because, you know, then you don't have as much stuff that has the danger of popping out. Now, I told you that I am large across the board. I am wearing a size large bra here. It is perfect. I do not feel the need to size up. Kind of like I have to size up with the original curve, with the original twist and the double twist. I tend to size up in those. Not necessarily for the band, but I would always size up in them just to get more coverage in the cup area. Because this one already has a little bit more coverage, I didn't have to size up. So I am wearing a large, which is my normal size, and it fits perfectly. If you're between sizes and you're not quite sure whether to go with your larger size or your smaller size, I'm going to say it's really going to depend on you and your personal comfort. If you want to feel a little bit more tighter and held in, then go ahead and size down. But if you don't like straps digging into you, especially in the back, then maybe go ahead and size up. Because it is butter fabric, it is ultra soft, ultra stretchy, and it really just forms to the shape of your body. Now, I know this is not a BTC friendly bra. I understand that, but this for me is going to be a dead top pick. This one is by far my favorite, most flattering, most comfy, and just my overall top pick. Let's talk about the silhouette short. The silhouette short is a brand new design for Buffbunny collection. It is listed as a 6.5-inch inseam, but because it is butter fabric, this fabric tends to kind of like snap back. Like when you stretch it out, it like kind of snaps back. So to me, they feel more like a 5-inch. Like especially because like legacy shorts are 6-inch. Those fit me like 6-inch. These fit me shorter, even though technically the inseam is longer. They look shorter on me than legacy 6-inch. So if you don't want 6-inch because you're like, I don't like them, they're too long, then you're probably gonna like silhouette because they fit shorter. Now, they are butter fabric, like I just said, so they are ultra soft, like so creamy and buttery. They're very, very light, very, very, very stretchy. I no longer need to size up in shorts. I am wearing large shorts across the bottom now, both in Nubre fabric, butter fabric, and even in the bodysuit. I actually got to the large bodysuit, which I'll get to in a few minutes, and the shorts fit perfectly fine. So I personally no longer need to size up. I'm gonna say that large is not my true size. For shorts, it feels like. So just wanted to throw that out there. This fabric in particular, again, because it's so stretchy and so light, you really don't need to size up. I know in the past, things that are listed high-rise, like these shorts, they're listed high-rise, I tend to size up in them so that the waistband is not too low. But these actually fit like an ultra high-rise to me. Like especially like if we're talking about things like curve, aggressive scrunch, which I realize are all leggings, but those are all butter fabric and they're also listed high-rise. These come up higher than those. So I think that if you size up for that reason, you don't have to do that with these because you're gonna get all the coverage in the front and the back just fine. We get a soft V seam in the front and a glute contouring seam in the back. We also get this little glute seam around the side of the hips. It's supposed to accentuate the shape of your hips. Now, we saw the Shape Seamless leggings do that with no filter, and that little shadow right there on that seamless fabric, it was just so good. It really accentuated the hips to give like an hourglass look. This seam doesn't really do that. It's there, it's like a nice design feature to have that cute little seam there, but I don't think it accentuates your hips as much as like the shadow on a seamless fabric does. I don't hate it at all. I think it's cute. Actually, I like it there. I think it gives it a little something, like it gives the shorts a little bit more dimension. So I do like it. I don't know, I felt like pointing it out that like the shadow seams on seamless legging do a better job than just like this seam right here on butter fabric. I'm a big fan of these shorts. I'm okay with 5-inch inseam. These are 6.5. Okay, 6.5, but to me they fit like a 5, and I'm okay with a 5-inch inseam. I love butter fabric. I think it's so soft, so stretchy, so cooling. It just feels like a very cooling fabric. On the waistband, on the front here, it's nice and flat, but on the back you do have that top seam. Now this one doesn't dig in at all, and it's just there to kind of like, you know, make sure that the legging stays over your your lady humps back there. And so I like it. I like it just fine. I really do like these shorts. They're so comfy. They're so easy to like move in when you're working out. Really, really love them. For me personally, they're going to be at the top pick. Moving on to the suede shorts. These are a new double-lined shorts design. Now, out of all of the double-lined shorts we've seen, and you guys know, if you watch my reviews regularly, you know that double-lined shorts and I do not get along, okay? It's usually the outer layer and the inner layer do not have the same amount of stretch. Therefore, they always look just really stupid, for a lack of a better word. They just don't look good on me. And this is not to bash the design of the shorts. This is not to bash the shorts themselves or the fabric. It's just they don't work with my body type, okay? And that's okay. And I've said that before. It's okay, because if there's just one thing that doesn't work for me, or if there's like one design of shorts that doesn't work for me, there are infinitely number of other designs that do work for me. So that's okay. I have never been like heartbroken over the fact about that. That being said, these suede shorts are the only ones that I actually like, that actually fit me the way they're supposed to fit me, and they are actually comfortable. Now, I did get a size large, which again is my normal short size now. I got large in all my other shorts. They all fit perfectly fine. These are also large, but these are a little bit pinchy around my waist. A little bit, okay? Like, especially like if when I'm relaxed, you can see the pinchiness, okay? But I don't know that I would want to size up in these, because I'm afraid that if I size up, then this part right here is going to be too big. And what happens when I have sized up in Flow, Lifesaver, all of those other ones, when I went from a large to an extra large, the outer layer was so big that it looked like a diaper on me. And so these in the large fit so well. I mean, aside from them being a little pinchy on the waistband, okay, they fit so well that I'm afraid that sizing up is going to give me that diaper butt look. And I don't want that, because I really like the way these look. They fit so comfortably, and they actually look on me the way they look on the model and like everyone else, you know? So I did ask them to send me a size extra large, because we need to know, and I want to make sure that I give you accurate information, okay? Unfortunately, today is Mother's Day Sunday. I'm recording this video right now, and they have not arrived. I checked the tracking on them earlier this morning, and they're supposed to arrive sometime tomorrow evening. But I have to get this video up for you guys like tonight. So unfortunately, I won't be able to put them into this review. However, rest assured that the minute that those shorts come in, I'm going to try them on, and I'm going to go on my Instagram stories, and I'm going to do a side-by-side of large and extra large. Large, which is what I'm wearing right now, that fit almost perfect except for them being a little pinchy on the waistband, versus an extra large, which is a size up for me, okay? So I will do that over on my Instagram. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? Because I give you lots of valuable information over there. So make sure that you check out my stories tomorrow at some point. As soon as those shorts arrive, I will go on my stories and tell you. But if you're between sizes, okay, actually, I'm going to take a breather here too, because the other thing that I noticed with double line shorts is that size 2X small through large have one grading, but then extra large and up have a different grading. So what that means is like they grade the fabric, like the sizing of the fabric differently. So they have to accommodate for a plus size body when they do XL and up. So it's not always going to look the same. That's why sometimes, especially like Lifesaver and Flow, when I have put a large and an extra large side by side, the difference is so massive that everyone's kind of like, wait, what? And I have since learned that that's why. It's because the grading is differently for you know, your standard sizes versus your plus sizes. So we'll see. We'll see if that same still applies here, because this outer layer of fabric, this, I think it's Sleek Flow, I think is what it's called. It's on here. Perhaps I didn't have to grade so drastically with these, but again, I don't know. So I will let you know as soon as I come in, but Yeah, I'd say you can go with your normal size for the most part. Most of the athletes that I've talked to have said that they've gone with their normal size. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I will let you know how they work out. But for now, I'm wearing a size large. I like how they fit. I wish the waistband was just a little bit more relaxed, because then I think they would have been perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Next up, I have the Girlfriend Sports Bra, which is a returning style. We first saw this with the Boyfriend collection, and I fell in love with this bra then. Once again, it is not a BTC bra. It is more on the light support, low coverage end. But if you want a bra that's really going to put your girls in display and make them look nice and cute, this is going to be the bra for that. But again, light support, light coverage. It is made out of Nubre fabric and nothing is adjustable, but I find that because it is so stretchy, it just kind of fits perfectly. Sometimes there are bras that don't have adjustable straps, you know, and you feel like the straps are too long or too short. This one, I feel like it just sits beautifully on my shoulders, on my bust, all the way around. Just like it was with the Boyfriend collection, this bra is still reversible, so you get 2 colorways in one. So I'm wearing the Airhead Aqua, which is just such a pretty summer color. I think I like this one more than Aqua Dream from Dream House. This one is a little bit more on like the green teal side versus Aqua Dream is more like on the blue side. So I really like this one. But as I was saying, it is reversible, so you can wear it inside out. So Airhead Aqua on this side, and then blue fashion print on this side. And it is just so cute. So this one matches perfectly with my blue fashion print shorts, which I will get to shortly. But again, I can wear this one either colorway. So I love when bras are reversible, because then you get 2 colorways in one. It's like getting 2 bras for the price of one. But I really, really love it. A lot of these pieces have silicone branding, but this one actually has an embroidered logo. Let me find it. It's an embroidered logo right here. And it doesn't matter which side you wear it on, you're still going to get the embroidered logo on each side. The design of this bra does have a plunging V, so again, light coverage. It's really going to be a very like titty moment type of bra. These straps on the back are very minimal, but still super cute and delicate. Once again, I'm wearing a size large, which is my true size, and I think it fits perfectly. I think this is a very true to size bra. Now, I have tried an extra large, and what happened is I've had a little bit too much room like right here. So for me, sizing up wasn't the best choice. I can wear a medium. I actually have a medium from the Boyfriend collection. But let me tell you what happened with my medium. With my medium, because of the size of my bust, what happened is like the stitching right here, because it is a reversible bra, the stitching where the 2 colors are held together came undone just a little bit. So if you have a bigger bust, I probably wouldn't recommend sizing down, because you run that risk of unraveling the stitching right here. Now, obviously it hasn't happened with any of these. It didn't happen with my large bras from Boyfriend either. It was just that one medium bra that I sized down in. While it felt fine, it wasn't too tight or anything. I think as I move around, naturally my bust kind of would like stretch out the seam right here, and that's why it came undone. But so just wanted to give you that warning. If you have a smaller chest size, you probably can size down without running that risk of unraveling it. But I'm a double D, and anything bigger than this, you're probably going to unravel it too if you size down. So I do caution against that. It is a short line bra, which I am just having a short line bra moment right now. I love a long line bra. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I love Revolution. I love Rosa. But sometimes I just, you know, want to feel a little bit more, I don't even know what the word is, but I'm having a short line bra moment. So I'm really liking that this is short line. One thing that I should mention is that this bra does not have padding in it, okay? So if you are a must-have padding girl, then you might want to consider that whenever you're buying it, whenever you're trying to decide if you want to buy this bra. Now, I do want to say that you can use your own like nipple covers or padding, there's no slits for you to put them in, because since it is reversible, you would be able to see the slit, right? That's why they can't make it padded, unless they put the padding in there that's like not removable. But then what happens when the padding moves around, then you're dealing with it, or unless they make it molded cups, but then it's just not as like dainty and stretchy and comfy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I understand why there's not padding in this bra. I totally do, because who wants to have the little pocket right here showing, right, for your padding? Nobody wants that. So I understand why they did it. So if you just really like this bra, but you can't do the no pad situation, I am going to recommend that you invest in something like this. I have these little silicone nipple covers. I'm trying to show anything. These little silicone nipple covers. Now, I know Cakes is a very popular brand. I myself have a pair of Cakes, but these are actually from Amazon, and these are smaller. So my Cakes are actually much bigger. If I wear my large Cakes here, yes, the cake will show up. But these smaller ones from Amazon, which are also more affordable, do not show. So once again, these, I will have them linked in my Amazon storefront if you're interested in them. They're also linked probably in my Instagram highlights for Amazon. So just know that this is an option if you really want this bra, but you feel like you need some type of coverage right there. These are actually also really good for white bras, because you guys know I don't like padding, right? But sometimes, depending on the shade of your areolas, you kind of need something there, right? Especially if it's like a white color. So that's actually why I bought these. I bought these specifically for my white sports bras, so I could take the padding out and wear these and not feel like I'm exposing myself. But it actually come in really handy for like these kinds of bras, so I did want to point that out. I love this bra so much that I'm also going to call this one a Theta top pick. Again, not high support, not high coverage. So if that's what you're looking for, then probably this is not the bra for you. But I can't do intense cardio right now anyway because of my knee, right? So this is a personal thing to me, which some of you might not be able to relate to it. I'm sorry. But because I can't do intense cardio anyway, I don't really need super high support at the moment. So this bra works just fine for when I'm just lifting or walking on the treadmill, or even just spinning on my bike. Like, it held up just fine. So I like it. Again, it also depends on the size of your boobs, you know, but I love it. So for me, it totally is a Theta top pick. Next, I have the Legacy 6-inch shorts. Now, these are not new. These have been around for a while, and they brought them back in new colorways. I have the Airhead Aqua color, and then, of course, the blue fashion print color. I am not a prints girl. Like, I know I've said this before, I'm just not that big into prints. I more prefer solids, but I actually really am a fan of fashion prints. I love the original fashion print that came out with Dream House. So I remember when I saw a sneak peek of this a few months ago, I was obsessed and I could not wait for this collection to come out, specifically for this blue fashion print. Plus, y'all know blue is my favorite color. So, like, I just had to have it, and I am so pleased with it. It does have blue. It has H2O blue, Airhead Aqua. Let's see, it's Party Purple, H2O blue, and Airhead Aqua. So the beauty of that is that you can mix and match blue fashion print, again, with Airhead Aqua, which is what I'm wearing now. You can do matchy with fashion print. You could also wear H2O blue, or you can wear Party Purple. I did a few more comparisons over on my Instagram. They're saved to my highlights. Some other comparisons that people asked me to make that I found worked really well were Very Perry, the purplish periwinkle color, and Charged, which is like the bright neon yellow from Off the Grid. I feel like those two worked really well also. So you do have a lot of color combinations that you can make with this color fashion print. Love it. As far as the shorts themselves, they're 6-inch Legacy. The PDF said they're high-rise, but Legacy shorts tend to be ultra high-rise, and they definitely fit like ultra high-rise. So I don't know if that was just a typo, but they're definitely ultra high rise. Again, I'm wearing a size large. I no longer need to size up in shorts. I now wear my true size, which I'm happy about. So I think you can go with whatever size legacy shorts you normally get. One thing I will point out is that this Nubre fabric feels soft. Not as soft, in my opinion at least, or actually it depends on the color. Not as soft as the Nubre from No Filter. Like the micro legacy stuff from No Filter just was like so stretchy and so soft. It almost felt like butter. These are soft too, but not that soft. But actually, let me take that a little bit further. I think it depends on the colorway, because this is the Airhead Aqua legacy short, and this one feels very, very stretchy. These feel stretchy too, but I feel like these feel stretchier. So I think it just might depend on the dye. I think the dye, I know. The dye affects sometimes the stretchiness of the fabric. So this super stretchy, like look, I still have so much room, super stretchy. But this one in particular, I feel like feels even stretchier. Sadly, these are the only two colorways I have, so I can't tell you what the other colors feel like. But perhaps some other athlete has reviewed a different colorway and they could probably tell you. But just know that it's very soft. Not as soft as No Filter, but definitely softer than like the ones from like Cake and Dream House. At least I feel they are. They are 6-inch inseam and they fit like a 6-inch. Like comparison wise to my silhouette shorts, these actually fit like 6-inch. And they are medium compression. Again, if you want to feel really like snatched in, you're more than welcome to size down. I know a lot of athletes do like sizing down in all of the Nubre stuff. I personally don't, just because I'm so wide hipped that if I were to size down further, I then am stretching the fabric way more, thus making the items not as squat proof. So I'm perfectly fine with a large. It molds to my curves anyway. It's just fine to me. Just like with all legacy shorts, we have no front right seam and the beautiful tri-seam in the back. One more thing I want to mention about this pattern specifically, and actually this applies to all of the fashion prints, because the print is so busy, these are actually very, very cellulite friendly in my opinion. So if you want a short that's going to be like ultra cellulite friendly, get you some fashion print, because it's so good at that. Squat proof wise, I am wearing the sticker, which you'll see there, and you can kind of see it barely, but the print again is so busy that you miss it. Like unless you're like looking for it, you will not see that sticker down there. Another thing is that sometimes prints, especially prints that are like busy like this, when you stretch them, the print gets distorted and it almost turns white. I found like this fashion print, all the fashion prints actually, hold up really well when you stretch the print, and they don't become too sheer. Again, that might change if you decide to size down, because if you size down, then you have to stretch the fabric even further. So once again, just saying, you know, a word of caution for you. I'm a big fan of legacy shorts, specifically because they're 6-inch. I just love a good 6-inch short. For me, it's a happy medium. 4-inch tends to be a little, like I'll wear 4-inch, but sometimes it's a little too short on me, especially because I do have a lot of loose skin in between my thighs. So what happens for me is like when I have 4-inch, sometimes that friction of my loose skin makes my shorts right up. So a 6-inch, because it covers all of my loose skin, they stay put so well. So this is again a my body type thing, but I did want to point that out, because if you have a similar situation, or maybe your thighs just rub together a lot when you walk, the longer inseam really helps them stay put and not right up. Like I said, big fan of legacy 6-inch. If you want like the ultimate comfy shorts, this is the one that you should start with. Next, I have the Nubre Reversible Crop, which is a new item again for Buffbunny collection. Just like the name says, it is Nubre fabric and it is reversible. Another lovely feature about this one is that it's a crop, so it does fit more long line. So if you are not a short line bra girly, then you're going to like this one, because you do get a little bit more coverage. There is a tiny keyhole right here. This keyhole is not big enough that you're gonna have any accidents. It's really small and it doesn't really like show anything. It's just there more for like design. I guess ventilation, I don't know. But definitely for design. Now, I think that's the only thing though that I don't like about this bra. I wish it was just plain. I don't hate the keyhole, like by any means, I don't hate it. But I think I would have liked it a little bit better if it didn't have it. Like especially because, actually let me take that back. On the solid side of this bra, I like the keyhole. I think it's really pretty and it just adds to the bra. On the print side of the bra, so I'm wearing the pink fashion print, I feel like this print is already so busy, and then you add a keyhole to it, it's too much. But again, this is a personal preference for me, so I don't know. You guys might like it. I'm just sharing my personal opinion on it. I do, like I said, I like it on the solid side. Don't really care for it on the print side. I would have liked to see it come without it, but it's okay. Like I said, it doesn't do anything as far as like prevent you from moving. It's not restrictive. It doesn't show anything. So it's there. Now it does have a little bit of a wider neckline, I feel, compared to the girlfriend bra. I feel like the girlfriend bra is deeper, but this one is just a little bit wider, if that makes sense. Almost very similar. Again, because this one is reversible and you don't want the slits for the pad showing, unfortunately it's not going to have padding. But once again, you can do what I do and then just put your little silicone nipple covers in there and you're going to be just fine. They describe it as both committees friendly. I'm still going to say that it's more on the light to medium support. Coverage wise, I think it's fine for most size boobies. I feel like it's going to be fine for most size boobies. Some of the girls in my Discord posted, I can't remember her name. There's another athlete, but she has a much larger chest and she was wearing hers and it looked fabulous on her. If y'all know who I'm talking about, please feel free to drop it in the comments so that other girls who want to see a bigger chest in this bra, they can go find her. I don't mind at all. Please feel free to share it in the comments below. But I do want to say that, like, even if you have a bigger chest, it still seems to work quite fine. I just want to make sure that I'm talking about coverage. Support wise, I'm gonna say it's more like medium support at best. Now, we love Nubre fabric. She's stretchy, she's soft, she's buttery. Love it. Love that we get it in reversible, so you get 2 colorways in one. And it does come in 3 different colorways, 3 double colorways. So you've got lots of options here when it comes to this one. Next, I have the Legacy leggings, the OG Legacy leggings. Not Micro Legacy, just plain old Legacy. Sadly, they only come in one color. That's the sad news. They only come in one color. The good news is that the one color they come in is just this pink, you guys. This Candy Crush pink is so vibrant. I love it. I think this is my favorite pink. I know I said that. I know I said that with no filter, with a lover pink. I know I did. Okay, but that was like a pastel light pink, right? I'm talking out of the bright pinks. We've had like Malibu pink, with oh my god, what is it called? Miami Vice pink. We've had a lot of pinks. This pink takes the cake as far as vibrancy. Here is my Miami Vice scallop leggings. Okay, do you see? Here's the scallops. I can show it to you that it really is these. Okay, here is Candy Crush pink. It is just so much more vibrant. It is like not neon-y, but it is like a true bright pink, like perfect for summer. Love this pink. So while I'm sad that they only come in one color, at least the one color we get them in is just chef's kiss. Now, just like I've started wearing large shorts because my extra large were too big, my large Legacy leggings are actually starting to fit way too big on me as well. I've noticed lately when I wear Legacy leggings to the gym, I tend to wear a lot of just plain black Legacy and plain black Rosa leggings to the gym. And I've noticed that those leggings are too big on me now. I'm constantly having to pull them up. I'm constantly having so much extra fabric right here that I was like, hey, is it time to size down? So I actually asked for a medium pair of Legacy leggings when they did the Legacy TikTok sale a few weeks ago. And I was like, let me just test the waters and see if it helps. It helped tremendously. So I was like, okay, I guess I can do medium and Legacy. But as we know, sometimes some colors are a little tighter than others. So this time around I was like, let me try medium and Legacy again. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. We can go 2 for 2. So I am wearing a medium size Legacy and I think they fit like a freaking glove. I no longer feel like I have a whole bunch of extra fabric right here in the crotch and the hips, which is what's happening. The waistband is staying nice and like put wherever it lands naturally on my body. I'm not having to like pull it up. Even if I like squat, bend over, it stays nice and put. So if you're finding that you're having issues with your Legacy leggings not staying put, perhaps you need to size down, because that just helped me so much from the large to the medium. Now, this color, although it is very vibrant and pretty, I still don't think it's fully squat proof, and you'll see that here. You can still see the sticker, especially when I squat, when I'm at the bottom of the squat. So I'm still gonna, you know, caution against what type of underwear you decide to wear under these. I am okay with wearing just my new thongs. Obviously, I'm wearing a sticker here to show you the squat proofness, but on a regular day, like if I'm at the gym, I'm not wearing the sticker, so nobody can see anything. I always wear nude seamless thongs, so you can't see anything there either. I know not everyone likes to wear thongs to the gym, so I just wanted to throw that out there. If squat proofness is a very big deal to you, because they're not like fully squat proof. They're not horrible, but they're not fully squat proof. But this color is just so freaking pretty. Just like with all Legacy leggings, they are ultra high rise, and look, ultra high rise, okay? My crop overlaps. Like, that's how high rise they are. Now, I have told you before, I am a high rise girly. I like them right here at the small of my waist. But there is something to be said for the ultra high rise of Legacy. Sometimes you just want that extra like coverage. You just want to feel nice and covered and held in. So these are really good if you want that feel, like if you want to be nice and held in, if you want to have full tummy coverage. I'm not gonna call them tummy control leggings, but this is the most tummy control you can get with a Buffbunny legging, in my opinion. So if that's what you want, try these out. If you don't like this color, that's fine. They probably have tons of other colors on the website right now anyway, because Legacy leggings is the #1 selling legging for Buffbunny collection. It's actually an award-winning legging, so just like with Nubre. So definitely check out a Legacy legging. If you've never tried Buffbunny before and you're interested, you're curious, I would say this is probably one of the best leggings to kind of like dabble in. These are the silhouette leggings, and I absolutely love these leggings. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now that these are a dead top pick. I love these leggings so much. So let's dive into some of the details, okay? First of all, they're butter fabric. I love a butter fabric legging. I like the curved legging. I like the aggressive scrunch legging. I like the corset legging. All of those are butter fabric. Love them. So now we get another butter fabric legging. Now, this one says it's high rise, like curve and aggressive scrunch, but I feel like these come up a little bit higher. So if you are hesitant about curve and aggressive scrunch because they're high rise, then you'll probably like these because these come, in my opinion, a little bit higher. I'm wearing a short line bra, and just look, you like minimal torso shown here, because I really do feel like they come up higher. I'm wearing a size large. Usually with aggressive scrunch and curve, well, in the past, I sized up to extra large. I have since not anymore. I actually have pairs of both in large, and I like the way that the large fit me better now. Besides the point. The point is, I used to size up in those so that I would get more length here in the waistband. I don't have to do that with these. These are like so good. They come up quite high. Again, butter fabric, so they're ultra light, ultra stretchy, very cooling. Now, like I said, they are, hi Milo, Milo wants to say hi. Because they are butter fabric, just know that they are going to be a little bit on like the lighter side, like weight wise on the material, but I do really love them. They still have the really cute V seam on the back. They're very comfy, and these are a full length. They're 26-inch, so sometimes like my curve and my aggressive scrunch, they hit like right at my ankle or above my ankle. These I still have like room left over. So if you're a tall girly and you feel like aggressive scrunch and curve didn't work for you because it might have felt too short, then you might like these because they are a little bit longer. Just like the silhouette shorts, these also have the little, oh, hi! These also have the hip seam, and I think that seam works much better on the leggings than they do on the shorts. But, so I did want to point that out, and it just kind of adds to the design of the legging to make it look more girly and just a little bit more feminine. I've already told you that butter fabric has light compression, so if you want to feel more snatched and held in, then maybe go with the Legacy legging or the Airbrush legging, and maybe skip out on these because these are not really going to give you compression. These are just like lightly just laying on top of your skin. Next, we're going to talk about the Airbrush Laser Bras. That's right, two. There's two bras. There's the normal Airbrush Laser, and then there's the Airbrush BTC, Big Titty Committee, okay? So I will touch on this one, but let's talk about this one first. So like I said, this is the Airbrush Laser Bra. This is the regular one. I am wearing a size extra large. This is the only bra in this entire collection that I sized up in and that I feel was needed, okay? This bra, the silhouette, the design is very similar to the Lit Laser Bra that we saw with Cake last year. That one was Elysium fabric. This one is Airbrush fabric. Both of these fabrics are sweat wicking, compressive, supportive, fabrics. The difference is that Elysium has more of a shiny finish, whereas Airbrush has more of a matte finish. I don't know if they're phasing Elysium out. We haven't really seen that much Elysium lately. We've seen a lot of butter, a lot of Nubre, and then of course we've seen Airbrush now. This is the second Airbrush set that we're seeing, but we haven't really seen Elysium. So I don't know if Elysium's like going away. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that this fabric is sweat wicking. So if you get sweaty, yeah, you'll see the sweat, but it's gonna dry like so fast. I wore this set to the sauna, and literally from like when I left the gym to by the time I got home, like it was dry. It was dry. And I don't live that far from my gym. It's like an 8-minute drive. So just FYI, it is sweat wicking. So it's sweat wicking. It's hella supportive and compressive. So if you like the fabrics that like hold you in, you're gonna love these. I know like people who like are runners or do high intensity activities really like these kinds of fabrics, so you'll probably really like this. So that's what this bra is made out of. So because it is so compressive and so compressive, for lack of a better word, I knew that I had to size up because usually I do size up in Elysium. And although I have been able to size down in like Nubre and butter stuff, I don't think I was at the point where I felt like I could size down in the compressive fabrics yet. So I still sized up in this bra just like I did with Lit Laser. So I still sized up in this one. And I am so glad I did, because even though I sized up, it is still snug. It's not like suffocating tight at all. I'm just saying it's snug for it being a size up. So if I had gotten a large, it would not have fit me. It would not have fit me. In fact, it's a short line bra, so I feel like if I had gotten a large, I would have had under boob, because this seam is literally like right there. So I know for a fact, for me personally and my body type and my bust size, that my normal size would not have fit me. If you had to size up in Lit Laser or you felt like you should have sized up in Lit Laser, go ahead and size up in this one. And the consensus amongst most athletes has been that this bra runs tighter in comparison to these. Again, I don't think it's because it runs smaller. I think it's just the fabric. And so if you're between sizes and you get the smaller one, it's going to be really, really tight. So consider sizing up in this one. It does have the laser etching, the holes to just kind of add to the design. I really like the laser etching. I've seen some people say that it is itchy. I don't think it is, especially not in the bra, because the bra is double lined. Like there's a second layer of fabric here. So the holes are not even up against your skin. So, I mean, I guess unless you're talking about like your arms like rubbing on the outside of it, but I don't feel like it's itchy at all. Even in the leggings, which I'll talk about the leggings, you know, in a little bit, but even in the leggings, I personally don't feel like the holes are itchy. I guess if you have like texture sensitivity, I can see how you might feel like they're itchy, but to me they're not. The straps, while they are not adjustable, they are very still supportive. Again, this is a very snug bra, so great for the itty bitty titty committee or the in-between committee, you know. I think that you're gonna like this bra if you are not quite ready for like the BTC bra, or if you don't like the BTC bra. So I did want to point that out. This one has removable padding. Take it in, put it in, take it out, whatever you want to do. And it has a strappy back design. It's got the keyhole right here. Again, very similar to the Lit Laser Bra. In fact, I did a side-by-side comparison of Lit Laser and Airbrush, which I will post right here. The Lit Laser had more of a deep V, whereas this one has a much higher scooped neckline, so you automatically get more coverage with this one. I also feel like you get more coverage on the side with this one compared to Lit Laser. So overall, more coverage, more support. I think I like this one more than Lit Laser. I feel like the Lit Laser fabric, the Elysium fabric, is a little bit softer. It could just be because I've already washed that bra a bunch of times, but this one, just overall, more support and more coverage. Great for high intensity workouts, for running, cardio, things like that. So if you want a bra for those types of activities, I definitely recommend this one. Next, I have the Airbrush BTC Bra. This is the version that is designed for a fuller bust. So this one has soft molded cups, not the same cups from the Twisted Curve Bra. The Twisted Curve Bra had molded cups, but they were much more thicker and sturdier. Like you couldn't really bend them as much. These bend very, very easily. And also because it is still thin, like it's a molded cup, but it's still a thin fabric. So if you are nipping, you can still see that. Just wanted to throw that out there. It's not going to protect from that. I'm sure other BTC girlies who have tried this bra probably had the same experience. Just wanted to point that out there. So if you are still concerned about that, you might want to put either your own bra pad, like between your skin and the bra itself, or again, use like the silicone nipple covers, because it won't protect you from that. Now, it does do a good job at holding you in. The description says that it is a midline bra. To me, it fits like a short line. Like my underbust is right here, and that's where it comes, okay? And I can't, like if I loosen these straps, then I don't get as much coverage here. Do you see what I mean? So I would prefer, like I have to tighten it so that I get the coverage here, but then, yeah, to me it's a short line bra. I would not classify this a midline bra. It's definitely not long line. They said it's midline. I don't think it's midline. On me, if it's like a short line. I don't hate it. I like short line bras. I just feel like I need to point that out. Now we do have a few adjustment options with this bra, as I just showed you. This is adjustable, so you can adjust the straps. They actually adjust quite easily. I was talking to Gabs, who's, you know, BTC also, and she told me that when she was running, because she wore it, you know, to run, I can't run. What happened is like the adjusters here would start to slide down. I jogged and power walked because I can't really run yet, but I didn't have that experience. I can move them easily, like, see, like I could slide them easily for sure, but mine didn't slide down on their own. So we were just trying to figure out, like, is it her bra? Is it because her breasts are probably, like, they weigh more? Hers are, I feel like are fuller than mine. So maybe that played a role, because she did try 2 different bras and I think it happened with both of them. So I do want to point that out and caution it. Again, I didn't have that issue. That's not to say that you won't. I'm just, you know, she had the experience. I didn't. You may not. I'm just letting you know so that you have all the information that you need. They say it's medium to high support. I agree, medium to high, depending on what activity you're doing. And the back is a hook and eye clasp that has 3 hooks, and then it also comes with an extender should you need a little more room back there. Just like with the other airbrush bra, again, I don't feel like it's itchy. I don't feel like the laser etching is itchy at all. I have seen some people mention that they don't like the placement of the laser. The way the design team says that they did it around the bust to kind of give the bust some shape so that, again, it doesn't look like you have a uni boob, to make the bra look more feminine and cute. And I honestly think it does add to it. I think I like it with the laser etching. I think if they had given me this bra without the laser etching, I would have been very underwhelmed and I would have just been like, you know. So I do like that they added these little details to make the bra more feminine and cute. Another thing that I've seen some of the other athletes mention is that they had a lot of room right here on the sides. Now, to me, this is not tight at all, but I also don't have insane gapping. However, I do carry more weight and loose skin right here. So maybe because I have that right here, it's like I don't have as much gapping, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if you are similar to me where you carry weight or skin right here, that's going to come in handy because I think it really does a good job at like covering and keeping it in. If you don't, however, you might have some like big gapping right here. Like if I do this, you can see that it's not tight. It's actually kind of loose. I think I would have liked it a little bit tighter, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I actually like that it doesn't like dig into my armpit, because I hate it when bras do that. I don't care how supportive it is up here. If it digs into my armpit uncomfortably, I don't want the bra, but this one does not do that for me. Overall, as a BTC bra, I think that this is a great start for Buffbunny collection. I think they are on the right track. I don't think it's quite perfect yet. I know that this area has been something that they have been working on a lot. Like I said, I do go to HQ sometimes and try on samples and give feedback. This is not one of the bras that I gave feedback on, just FYI. But I know that this is something that they're working really, really hard on, to be able to give, you know, function while also delivering cuteness and like, you know, merging the two together. So I think this is a great first attempt. I will definitely be wearing this bra to the gym. I'm definitely going to wear it for like my walks, when I do my cardio, even my spinning. I think there's still a little bit more room for improvement for sure. But yeah, I'd say try it out, see what you think. I mean, I like it. Next up, I have the Airbrush Laser Legging, which matches both of the laser bras. It is also made with the airbrush fabric, so sweat wicking, compressive, supportive, all that good stuff. This legging also has the laser etching, the little holes. And again, just like with the bras, I personally do not feel like they itch. Because I mean, I have heard it from multiple people, so I don't think people are lying. I just personally haven't experienced that. But just wanted to throw it out there. I don't feel it. Some people have said they do. They classify this legging as medium to high compression, and I 100% agree. Now, I'm wearing a size large. That is my normal size. This is the size I got on all my other shorts and leggings, okay? So I got a large in this one as well. I did not size up because I was afraid that I would have too much fabric if I sized up. So I have the Airbrush legging from Genesis. And it's very similar because that one also has a bonded waistband, okay? So when we talk about bonded waistband, like right here, you see how like compressive it is? What it is they do 2 layers of fabric glued together to make it thicker. So while it is thicker, the fabric itself is already compressive, right? So now we got 2 layers. It is compressive. It feels almost like you're wearing shapewear. I don't like shapewear. I can do the laser etching just fine. But like when something is really tight like shapewear, then I'm like, oh my god, take this off of me. It's not as tight like if I was wearing like a faja or something like that, but I just wanted you to know it is compressive. The first time I put these leggings on, it was a workout. It was a workout. I literally had to sit down. I had to take breaks to pull them up. But I also remember that the same thing happened with the other Airbrush legging. And then after like the 3rd time I put them on, like it was fine. Like they had stretched out and they were fine. And like I kind of like broke them in. All that to say that if you're between sizes, consider sizing up. If you are not, to go with your normal size, and just know that they will break in and feel better. If you got the scallop leggings from Dream House, the same thing, like the little bonded part was really tight at first, but then the more you wear them, the more they broke in and the softer they became. Same thing with these. Now, with the scallop, the bonded part was literally just on the scallop part. With the Airbrush legging from Genesis, the bonded part was just like right here, like the front to here. This one, the bonded part goes all the way around to right here. Where this seam is, that's where the bonded part ends. So only this part right here is not bonded. So we get a lot more bonding going on. So that's why it feels so tight. Now, the legging here also has a top seam to kind of keep holding the legging in place. I think it works just fine. I don't mind the top seam back there. I know some people have mixed feelings about top seams. I think it's better in the back than in the front, because the reason that people don't like it in the front is because they say like it digs in and it pinches your tummy. But because it's just like that much in the back, okay, maybe like that much, depending on what size you got, okay? So it's only like a minimal part in the back. I feel like it doesn't dig in and actually kind of helps hold the legging up. Especially because before you break this bonded part, it is so tight and then like it just kind of like snaps. So now that mine's stretched out and broken in, they fit fine. But just know that they're tight, okay? They're really tight when you first put them on. So if you don't like feeling tight, size up. Just go ahead and size up. If you like tight, go with your normal size and just be prepared to have a workout putting on these leggings, okay? I do have a size up coming along with my suede shorts. So I got the suede shorts in a size up, and then I asked for these in a size up because those are the only 2 bottoms that I felt were like pinchy. So they are coming. I will definitely do a side-by-side comparison again on my Instagram once I get them, to let you know if, I don't think I'm between sizes anymore. I was between sizes, so I can hover between large and extra large. Now I'm kind of more like on the large end because all of my extra large stuff doesn't really fit anymore. So I don't feel like I'm in between sizes anymore, but I still want to know what a size up would feel like. And look like. So I do have it coming. I will give you my thoughts on that. Just be patient with me because I just don't have them yet. But again, super compressive, great for high intensity, great for running. If I could run, I would run in these. But I'm still going to use them for cardio for sure, like when I'm on the treadmill, the bike. Definitely great for sweat wicking properties. Last but not least is another Tere top pick for the snack collection, which is the Legacy Bodysuit. I love this bodysuit. It is made with Nubre fabric, just like the Ivy bodysuit. This one is a 6-inch. The Ivy bodysuit, there were two versions. The original one was 4-inch inseam, and then they released it, I think for Black Friday, or sometime around there. They re-released it as a 6-inch version. So I'm going to put a comparison of the 6-inch version because this one's also 6-inch, just so you can see. I feel like when they did the 6-inch version of the Ivy bodysuit, it ran a little bit bigger. Now, the Ivy bodysuit is just like tubular, if that makes sense. It's just like a tube, whereas this one has a waist seam. So automatically this waist seam is going to snatch you in, whereas the Ivy bodysuit doesn't. It just kind of like lays over you. That's why this one's going to feel just a little bit more snatching in comparison, because that waist seam that is right there. It's going to give that hourglass shape. It's going to shape you, and it's just going to feel a little bit more supportive around the waistband. I'm still a large in both. I actually remember I got an extra large in the Ivy bodysuit, and it was too big because it was already like tubular. So, and then I sized up, so it was way too big for me. So I do wear a large in the Ivy bodysuit, and then I wear a large in the Legacy bodysuit. Legacy bodysuit has a higher neckline compared to the Legacy one. This one actually still has really good coverage. If you think about kind of like the Dream Heather bodysuit and the corset bodysuit, I think those are the last two we've had. Those, like the neckline came a little bit lower. This one gives more coverage. So not as much as Ivy, but definitely more than the last two bodysuits we've seen. One major difference that I really do need to point out is that with the Ivy bodysuit, it did have a liner on the inside for like the bra, like a shelf liner. The Legacy one does not have a liner. It is just pockets for the padding. There is a stitch here, but the stitch is not necessarily to give support. It's more to kind of help keep the pads in place. But as you can see on me, I feel like it does a really good job at just kind of like holding everything up. Obviously this is going to vary depending on your chest size and your body type, but I did want to make sure that you were aware that this one does not have a liner. Since it is Nubre fabric, it is medium compression, and I agree with that. I have seen some of the other girls size down in this bodysuit to give an even more snatching look and feel. Just keep in mind that if you do that, it's going to be tighter all over. Like if you just want it to be tighter in the midsection, so you size down for that, it's going to be tighter in the midsection, but it's also going to be tighter in the bust, and it's also going to be tighter on the hem of the shorts. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to size down. Just like the Legacy leggings, the Legacy bodysuit does have the tri-seam arch around the back to kind of contour the back, the glutes, and it's super cute. The back is a scoop, which I really like, and it actually has a seam here, which is very supportive. That seam to me is not like tight and it doesn't dig in, but it's definitely more supportive and it stays in place. So at first I was a little like, oh my god, it's tight there, but no, it's not. It actually feels really nice, and I like that I don't have to like pull up the back of the bodysuit. It's just perfectly fine. The straps are adjustable right here, and overall I really like this bodysuit. I think this is probably my favorite bodysuit out of all the bodysuits. I liked the Ivy bodysuit. It's really cute. I wear it often. I didn't really care for the Dream Heather. Like, I like the Dream Heather, but that one was just like a little too tight for me. So I've only worn it a handful of times. I think I prefer Nubre bodysuits over the Dream Heather bodysuits. So I really like this one, and I feel like this is the first time, well actually not, I know this is the first time we've had it in a bright color. Years ago with the Nubre collection, we did have a bodysuit that came in red and blue, but it was like a deep jewel toned fall color red and blue. So this is the first time we've ever had like a bright bodysuit. So I love that. So of course I had to get a neutral and a bright, which if you watch my first look, I kind of told you that already. But I love this bodysuit so much. I love the way it fits. Definitely plan to buy the other two colorways. hopefully on launch day. Alright my girlies, so aside from all of these pieces, the only other two remaining items are all the scrunchies, which I reviewed a bajillion times. If you have been sleeping on these scrunchies, don't you need some. They come in all these fun colors, and then there's also a dad hat, which I did not get because sadly we don't get everything. But if you are a hat girly, then you do have a hat option. Remember that all of this launches on Saturday, May 18th at 1 p.m. Central. Please use code Teresa at checkout to save and support me, and don't forget to enter the monthly giveaway if you do use my code. Alright, I'm going to stop here because I gotta start editing this video for you girlies, so I can't wait to see what you get, and make sure you follow me on Instagram for more. Bye! Editing tea here, and if you made it to the very end of this video, let's do a little giveaway. So if you share this video to your Instagram stories and tag me so that I can see it, I'm start writing everybody's names down, and we're going to do a, let's do a $50 gift card. I will choose the winner this Friday, a day before launch day. So make sure that you share and tag on Instagram.